Today's going to be the start of my marine life vlogs. My family and friends always ask me, what is it like being in the Marine Corps and what I do every day. So I figured I'd make these vlogs to show everybody and also show what the MOS of 1371 combat engineer is like. I haven't really been doing much because we're on an academic stand down, and that just means we're just waiting for the classes to start back up. So what they have us doing is building a bridge, and it's pretty fun. Yesterday we built most of it. I didn't really record too much because I wasn't sure if they'd let me, but today I'm gonna go over there with my camera and finish the rest. And I'm just gonna pack up my stuff and head over there. And what you see a lot with Marines is they always carry those big backpacks and they look really boo. But I keep it simple and I just carry around a JanSport bag. I think it's pretty funny because I've never seen anyone else with a bag like this.
So what's going on here is we're connecting the bottom panel and the top panel. It's basically like a big Lego project. All the pieces connect to each other. The bottom panels weigh 500 pounds and the top panels weigh 400 pounds. With the top panels, you have to lift them above your head and connect them. There's 2 bolts on top that you use to connect them with, and the 19-pound pin that you're about to see this guy put in. Also, another piece that we use a lot on the bridge is an end taper panel, which weighs 600 pounds. So this is the last piece to finishing the bridge before we push it over the gap. And this is the piece that would hold the ramps to help you get onto the bridge and get a vehicle across. We hooked up the truck to the bridge and we are pushing it over the gap. So this is the end when the guide nose finally touches down on the other side, and we're ready to go across and start building a roller beam on the other side.
Oh.
Climb up here. Climb up and run across. Fuck you, Uzi.
When building the bridge, we break off into 3 teams. First squad builds the left side of the bridge, third squad builds the right side of the bridge, and second squad is in charge of putting the braces down the middle and climbing across the bridge, being the team that goes to the other side and sets up a roller beam on the other side to help the bridge be pushed over the gap. We use a hydraulic jack and dunnage to hold the bridge up, and what you do is you take out 2 pieces of dunnage at a time and slowly ease the bridge down until it finally touches the ground. So what we're all going to do now is we're going to tighten up the bridge so that there's no slack and it doesn't bounce up and down. The rounder holes on the bottom, those are the bracings, and up top, that's the actual decking. So you would lay the decking all throughout the middle, and that would complete the bridge.
I'll catch you.
This guy had to go down there too, but he was really scared for some reason to go down. I mean, we were pretty high up, but we weren't that high up. And it's pretty funny trying to watch me go down.
Straight down. Straight down. Where? Straight down. Right there. Alright. Drop. Man, fuck this. Fuck this.
I really couldn't record us tightening the bridge because I needed to use both hands. Here's a better look at how the roller beams are used to pull the bridge back over the gap, back on our side. We're now starting to take the bridge apart and bring it back down. The rear roller beam had to be adjusted because the wheels weren't aligned with the bridge. Taking the bridge apart is the same as putting it up, except in reverse order.
Alright, once we take it, we're going shoulders, then way. Let's up in front. What's up? Keep on the right. Up. Up in front. Come on, look. Front away. Shoulder away. Waist down. Alright, we'll put it on the corner and push.
Alright, I just got done with the bridge builds. Now I'm gonna go head over to the gym. Alright, and I'd also like to note, another reason why I started doing a lot of these videos is because when I started looking into becoming a 1371 combat engineer, I couldn't find many videos on what I would be doing, what the training was like, or anything like that. So my hopes are to help people who are interested in becoming a 1371 find these videos and kind of see how the training is and see exactly what you'll be doing. Because I know when I looked, I couldn't find any videos, so it made me really nervous. So at least this way, someone else can see. And also it's just kind of cool just vlogging about my days because we're on the academic break and I really have nothing else to do. And it'll be something cool to look back on in the future. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna head over to the gym and go hit legs, even though I've been working legs out all day. And don't judge me too hard on this video on my strength because I haven't been in the gym since like in June. Other than that, I've been in boot camp and MCT, so don't judge me too hard on my strength. I'm still gonna try to film as much as I can and just see what happens in there. So, and try to just basically get a baseline on how strong I am and what I need to improve on. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see what happens. So that brings me to the end of my day. The reason I couldn't keep recording in the gym was because my camera battery died due to me filming all day on the bridge. But to summarize the rest of my workout is I finished with some Zercher squats, hack squats, lunges, and stiff-legged deadlifts. Now I have a baseline to each one of those workouts to see about how strong I am. And the reason I needed the baseline is because I've been only coming to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, but without any consistency or intensity. So now I'm gonna start bringing up the tempo and seeing where it goes from there. But to bring everyone up to speed on what I've been doing, because I have been here for a month, is I first started off with wood frame construction when I first got here, and that's just building a house out of wood, and everything from the doorways to the windows to the flooring, walls, and the roofing. After that, it went into laying the foundation with slabs of concrete and a little bit of masonry work with concrete blocks and then just regular bricks. Then after we finished doing concrete, we went into fell standing timber, which was one of the more interesting things I've done here, because we learned everything from learning to run a chainsaw to actually going out in the woods and cutting down trees ourselves. Then once we finished that, we went into survivability, where it's just basically creating a fighting position and a protective position, and there's nothing too interesting about that. You just build a position to withstand anything from tank rounds, mortar rounds, all the way down to small arms fire. Pretty basic. Then we learned constructed obstacles, which was a lot of wire and log obstacles, from the triple standard concertina wire fence to a double apron to a very basic 4-strand cattle fence. And then we learned some other obstacles with logs and stuff, but nothing too interesting. Then after that, we learned about bridging, and that's actually what you saw in the video earlier. Except when we did bridging as a class, the bridge was much smaller, so it was kind of cool to do a really big bridge and build it from start to finish. Then last thing we did was airfield repair, and that's really simple stuff. It's just fixing holes in an air runway, and that's about it. But but when we come back from our academic stand down, it's gonna pick up with explosives, and we've already been learning a lot about explosives so far. We've already shot off 2 M18A1 claymores, so that was, I wish I had my camera back then, but we're going to be setting off some C4, dynamite, TNT, shape charges, everything. So that's why I'm basically starting these vlogs, is to lead up, and it's an introduction to when I start actually doing all those cooler things. So for now, it's just an intro video, and hopefully I'll get some cool videos of some explosions and see how that goes. And I'm planning on doing a video every day, or if I can't because of time, I'm just gonna film a whole week through and put all those videos into just one video and just show how the week went. And I feel like that would be pretty cool to do. And I just can't really do too much because I'm very limited on my video editing. That's the only thing holding me back from doing more. And also, just where they don't really let us film too much. They let us film some stuff, but I don't really want to push my luck with filming because I don't want to really get in trouble. But that's about all. Hopefully I get some neat videos in. But for now, that's about it. I hope you liked the video, and I'm going to try to make them a little better. This is just the first one I've done. But that's about it. We'll see how it goes with the next one.